Okay. Hello students, very good morning to all of you. सब प्यारे प्यारे बच्चों को प्यारे प्यारे गुड मॉर्निंग. आई होप एवरीवन इज फाइन. आप सब कैसे हैं? गुड मॉर्निंग सिमरन, हितेश, एनी खान, सिद्धार्थ, कार्तिक, बेन रेड्डी, श्रेया, गायत्री, and all remaining students and all YouTube students also. So guys, we are starting here a chapter series. First, before starting any lecture, first we should know what we shall do and what is the index or content. Okay, in this chapter series, what we shall do, I'm going to tell you. First, let's take the good morning wishes. Good to see you back. Same here beta. सिद्धार्थ, सेम हियर. कैसे हो आप सब? क्या क्या कर लिया तुम लोगों ने और क्या क्या रह गया? What are the pending chapters? So how is your preparation for November and May? Those students according to their attempts. Good morning, Gomethi. After a long time, we are able to communicate with each other again. Anyways, okay. Friends, before starting further, as you know, first I always make index that what we shall do and in which sequence we shall do. Okay, so these are the chapter series which ICA has allotted to me. Sir, last 3 means 3 lengths left. Don't worry, 3 lectures left. Okay, eating breakfast. Ben ready, don't eat dosa. I know last time. Bank, yes Siddharth. So these are the chapter series. First we have to understand these are very important chapter series. Okay, in this case we are today starting first series, taking parathas. Okay, धीरे धीरे पढ़ तो रहे हैं सर जी. ओके कार्तिक, गुड मॉर्निंग सर. वेरी much interested to attend your class again. Same here, Shriram. Hey Ram. I know. Anyways, let's start. Beta ji, all the YouTube student also very warm welcome to all of you. You can also give likes and comments and etc. And you can also share. Now we are starting our class. Beta, banking. You know banking. The chapter name is banking companies. Still, I wrote here what is banking. Listen to me very carefully. We have these 3 important chapter, very much important chapter. These are not only for examination point of view important, but also in the practical life important. Everyone is moving around the finance either to earn or to manage. And who is what is the main theme of this financial series? Good to see you again, Meghna. Same here, beta. Very good morning, Bindu. Yeah, okay. So now we are talking about chapter, beta. Banking is the core theme of today's financial world. All the banks are running, you know, and everyone, whether he is earning salary, whether he is earning by way of business, profession, etc. all the things are now communicating definitely 100% with the banking. As you know, in the case of bank, when we go to bank, why have we ever think about the banking person, the person who are sitting behind the chair and receiving money from us and giving loan to us? Good to see you again. Yeah, I know. I also feel the same, beta. Good to see you again, all of you, beta. Okay, so banking. Please think the bank which is near to your home. Okay, think that you are going to bank and you are going to bank not for depositing money and not for taking any loan. Okay, not in this class, Shriram beta. Partnership doubt if any there, then you can ask in the separate session. ICI ने आपको लेकर लाकर खुश कर दिया, अब आएगा असली मजा. Okay Rahul, thank you beta. Same here. I also thank to ICI. It totally depend on your feedback. Anyways, now please focus everyone. Think about that there is a bank and you are going to bank, not to deposit money, not to borrow the money. You are going, it is your homework today. You go to nearest bank and see with another view, as like you are the banker, you are the bank manager, you are the person sitting behind the chair. What is the purpose of this receiving money from public? Just to take money and to give money to another person, because there are in the banks both of the person are there. One is depositing and another one is demanding money. Okay, this is called banking business. That is accepting the deposit from the public and lend that money to another one. And here when we accept the money from someone at lower cost of interest and we lend the money to another person with higher rate of interest, that is called banking business. The same definition given in our respected ICI study module. Okay, thank you so much sir for taking these classes sir, as unexpected surprise. Okay Sonika. Voice is too low sir. Okay Pooja, if there is any everyone, if there is any audio video problem, then you can tell me, and first priority is audio and video must be clear. Okay beta, and I really feel good Sonika and other students, those are giving so much lovable feedback. Thank you so much beta. Anyways, come to the point beta. So I have given you a homework and now you have understand the business of banking. So who are the banks? Have you ever thought about this? Who are the bank? Who made this bank? Who created this bank? Beta, you have also heard about committees or something like this, that फलाने के आदमी ने ना कर्जे पे पैसा ले रखा था. That person has borrowed the money at interest and he is paying interest to someone else. Like our neighbor are giving us money on interest and we are paying to interest. Is this called banking? Yes, this is also called banking. But that will be banking only when he is also receiving the money at lower cost from other person. Sir, will you solve the doubts regarding conversation of partnership from some of the study material? Beta Hirel, in this class we are talking about banking. I can definitely solve, but that will use time of banking and which is very, very short. Okay, so first I will concentrate only on banking. If there is any surplus time, then definitely you can take the doubt of partnership also, but still we will discuss first totally about banking and NBFCs and consolidated financial statement. Okay beta, okay, let's start. Please make the chart simultaneously. See, first we shall start two series out of 3 chapters. First we shall start these 2 chapters. Okay, which type chapters? These 2 chapters in a simple series. See, banking companies and NBFCs. For both, theory is mostly common. See, please make this chart with me. Banking business means take money at low rate of interest. Good morning beta Namrata, you are late. Please note, this is the first slide. All the YouTube students, please, you can also note. In this case, I have got only 11 likes and it is very hurting to me. YouTube student, you are watching 37. Oh. Now come to the point beta. So banking business, as I to explain you, taking the money at low rate of interest and giving the money at higher rate of interest. Very, 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 very simple. The same is the definition which has been given in our study material. Don't worry, but the languages are, the technical words are some slightly different. Don't worry. So first understand in layman language about the banking. Only then you will enjoy all the chapters related to banking, and also you will solve the question in चुटकी manner, in a simple manner. So beta, banking business, if done, it is being done by the government sector, then it is called banks, then it is called banks or banking company. So when we shall move further towards the chapter banking company, then it means we are talking about those banks which have been uh, specified by RBI in second schedule, government banks. Okay, and others, while other than government are doing the same business in the form of companies, then it is called non banking finance companies, NBFC. First we have to understand the basic theme of differences behind between them. So first one is government sector, another one is other than government sector, that must be in the form of company. Okay, in layman language I am telling you first. Okay, so that your all concept must be first clear. What are the differences further in both of these? Beta, those which are called banks, they can take money. So I am zooming that. Okay, first zooming this. They can take money from public, but NBFC cannot. But NBFC cannot. Shriram is saying, sir, in partnership, you have conducted additional session completing the. Yeah, definitely, beta. If Shriram, if ICA allow, then definitely we can do that. If ICA permits, only totally depends on your feedbacks and only totally depend on decision of ICI. Okay, beta. I have nothing to decide. Only ICI based on your feedback that will be decided. Now, beta, come please focus on class. Okay, and I really feel if I could told you that those chapters in proper manner and feeling good about your feedback. Anyways, they can take money from public in the form of deposits. Please read this carefully. Deposits, repayable on demand. What I am telling you here is, please note down simultaneously. Repayable on demand. Yeah, Gomethi, that will be communicated further. Don't worry, I have uploaded. Wait. They can take money from public in the form of deposits, repayable on demand. Beta, before starting on numericals, first we have to understand the basic thing. So I am clearing you that basic thing first. So what are the difference between the banks? Banks, you know, Bank of Baroda, Bank of India, State Bank of India, Canara Bank. Canara Bank has okay. Syndicate banks, all the banks have been merged. Still, these are the banks. These are the government sector. Okay, they can accept money from you. And how they can accept money? They are opening saving account there, they are opening current account there, that please come public and deposit your money. Deposit your money if you want interest. We shall pay interest. These are the government bank, these are the government sector, these are the banks. Okay, beta. For this purpose, they open saving account, current account. Okay, beta. They also issue checkbook. Why? Because if they want their money back immediately, so that they do not need to wait, they can immediately withdraw a check and they can give order to bank that please pay to that person of which name is there in the checkbook check. Okay, beta. Yeah, I know that, beta. Wait, Shriram. Yeah, I'm coming to the point, don't worry. Okay, now coming to next point. The in layman language I am telling you, Shriram. Okay, now come to the point. For this, there are banks account. Okay, beta. Now coming to next point. It means in the case of banks, all the financial activities are possible. Demanding from public and paying to them on demand. Okay, beta. These are regulated by RBI, Banking Regulation Act 1949. And here, in the case of bank, yes, definitely, beta. Sir, a small request that can you please utilize the time you give us for noting, for explaining. हम नोट लेक्चर पोस्ट करके कर लेंगे. हम आपसे समझने का टाइम ज्यादा मिल जाएगा. यस बेटा, वेरी गुड. Wait beta, NBFC will be visible. Yes, you are right. So I am doing in this way. You can note down after downloading your video from YouTube. Okay beta. So I am saving the noting time. Okay, so that we can move further. Okay, we can cover more. So come to the point beta. These are the bank, and now we are talking about the banks that they can demand from public the deposit which are payable on demand. Now coming to point next, these are regulated by Banking Regulation Act 1949. Okay beta, in which there are two types of banks. First one is scheduled commercial bank, another one is scheduled cooperative bank. Commercial means those are having profit earning purpose. Scheduled cooperative banks, those are having not for profit purpose, those are for cooperation purpose. Okay beta. Now coming to next point, see, other than banks, we are talking about in the form of company, that is called, those are called non-banking financial companies, NBFC, which you usually we say them like these are private banks. These are not banks, but remember, these are not banks, these are banking company. Yeah, I will definitely upload better, Shrita, don't worry, please focus on the lecture. So NBFC, what NBFC cannot, how we can say that if company is there in the form of bank, they are doing banking business, then what they cannot do, they cannot accept money from public which are payable on demand. Okay beta, they, and for this there is no saving account. Have you ever listened that there is a saving account in NBFC? No. There is current account in NBFC? No. They provide only loan. Main purpose is only to give money, to lend money. Sir, can we do business in the form of NBFC? Yes, you can do, but you must have at least 2 crores, the minimum starting capital, minimum paid up capital of the company. Okay, and you must go with the registration with the companies under Companies Act 2013, and after that you also require need trade license, which will be allowed by RBI for both the companies, whether those are banks or those are other than banks, NBFCs. Beta, those, even though those are registered under the different acts, but still those are there is a requirement of someone is saying not clear video. Beta, please let me know video is clear or not. I think video is clear. I'm watching on at YouTube simultaneously. Yes, videos are clear. Anyways, now coming back to the point, beta, those NBFCs maybe must to registered with RBI. In that case, there is a requirement of 2 crores capital. Minimum 2 crore you must have before starting your NBFC, before you start the business of lending the money to any person on interest. तो बैंकिंग में लोन देने के लिए फंड डिपॉजिट से आते हैं. यस, और एनबीएफसी में लोन देने के लिए फंड शेयर्स इशू. वेरी गुड कार्तिक, एब्सोल्युटली राइट बेटा, वेरी वेरी गुड, शाबाश. The words are clear, very very much clear given by Karthik, that for NBFC you have to invest your own fund, okay, and in the case of banks you ask money from public at lower rate and then give or lend to other at higher rate. Yes beta ji, very very good. Now next, what are the difference between the commercial bank and cooperative bank? These are the difference. Commercial bank are made for profit making objective and cooperative banks are made for not for profit making objective. Okay beta, now please note down with me. First you have to understand what are the units. See, I am giving you one thing on the screen. Wait a minute, I am showing you your study material and telling you what the each unit has purpose. See, listen to me very carefully beta. There are these units. These are the units of ICAI. Unit number 1, unit number 2, unit number 2, unit number 3, unit number 4. All these are part of chapter, single chapter, banking companies. Unit number 5 and unit number 6. Okay, beta. And after that, new chapter will start, that is non-banking financial company. Wait a minute. Most of the rules apply to banks are also applicable to NBFC, since both are to follow RBI rules. Both are to follow RBI rules. Listen to me very carefully. So what is unit 1? In unit 1, what we shall cover? Please understand your ICA study material first. These are the sections belonging to unit 1. Please note down this. This you should note down simultaneously, because in this case you will learn what the overall things will be communicated in different units. Those will be covered only in 4 lectures, but subject to totally noting. Okay, beta. Sir, the state is an example of. I have not listened about that, Hiral. Okay, beta. If that is in the form of company, then definitely beta. Now, please note down this. Unit number 1 is there. In this case, these are the basically theory part, which must be understand for the purpose of practical, for the purpose of complete knowledge of banking. Okay, beta. Listen to me very carefully. I was in audit of one of the bank in 2020, and I got that I have given a good report that was very much appreciated by bank. Beta, if you are having the complete knowledge, only then you can go with the audit in the proper manner. Maybe after reading all these chapters, you will go to the bank as a job. Maybe you will also in practice. Definitely there will be bank audit. So you must have all the knowledge of bank in practical life for your own purpose also. So please understand this. First, what are the study material? What are the different units of study material telling us? Okay, beta. Please note this. At least for 5 minutes, you must note these things. Okay. So, beta, in section 5, it is clearly told meaning of banking, which I have already told you. Only the things are there that we shall be communicating in the layman language, because if technical language will be there, then definitely you will find very much difficulty. So you can see an example in unit 1, banking business. ICAI, noted very good. ICAI has given the same word, but I have given the same thing to you in the layman language, just to make you understood. Banking means accepting the deposit of money from public for the purpose of lending or for investing. These are the deposits repayable on demand or otherwise. Otherwise means by way of check, by way of withdrawal form, by way of online transfer, Paytm also, etc., etc. Okay, beta. All the banks are companies, whether by government bank or other than government banks. Okay, beta. The government banks are registered under Banking Regulation Act 1949, and other than government banks, those are registered in Companies Act. Okay, beta. Types of banks, scheduled commercial bank, etc., etc. As I am telling you, I am showing you only for the purpose that you will understand that instead of taking you in the technical language, I am giving you simplified language, so that you can also cover everything without any delay. So please now focus on this. So please note these things. Section 17 is there, which is very, very important. I did not note after this. Why? because I want to note with you so that you can also understand in the depth. So beta, please note down heading reserve funds. When you have to keep, bank is required to keep money in the reserves. As you know, as in case of company, there is a P&L appropriation and the profit is reserved. Yes. In the same way, bank is also required to reserve, and that is mandatory as per rules and regulations. And what are the reserves which bank has to maintain, which will be usable, which will be used in our questions? That's the reason I did not note before you. So at least number one, number two, and number three. How the profit is distributed? At least 20% to SPF, statutory provident, sorry, SRF, sorry, statutory reserve fund, SRF. And before doing this, capital expenses losses must be written off. Okay, beta. Next, after that, dividend is possible. Okay, beta. Next one is section 78. Instead of reading full theory, you may understand all the things. You may learn all the things in this way. After section 17, some theory is must. So I am telling you all, beta, some theories must before going further in the chapter. Before this theory, you cannot understand even a single point in the chapter. So bank is required to keep money for further purpose in the reserve. Bank is also to keep some more reserves, other than statutory reserve. Yes, sir. That is CRR is equal to cash reserve ratio. Bank has to maintain CRR. Remember, bank has to maintain CRR, cash reserve ratio. Next one is yes. Next one is beta this one, that is SLR. Please note down simultaneously SLR. I am giving you simplified word instead of technical knowledge. Statutory liquidity reserve. These are at least this is at least 4% and this is at least 18%. सर हाउ, सर ये सेक्शन किस एक्ट में है बेटा? ऑल दीज आर बैंकिंग. ओके, in your study material you will find all these things. Okay beta, banking. Okay, now please listen to me very carefully. How these percentages are decided? Beta, totally by RBI. These are the regulations which are these are the guidelines which are given by ICAI, and these changes time to time. Okay beta, 18%. This was changed on 11th April 2020. Who decides? RBI. Now rest of the sections are there, that is, those are section 29 to section 34 capital A, all these sections belongs to accounts and yeah beta, yes Hitesh, but I cannot tell immediately those things because that may create some confusion to the students, okay beta, because most of the students may be first time learning this chapter. So if I will go in the depth, then they may get confused. So that's why I'm giving a simple layman language. First we have to understand all the units divided in ICAI study material, what they are telling to us, okay beta. In the unit 1, totally theory is this one. What is the meaning of banking business means, restrictions are there, bank cannot do these things, okay beta. Yeah, wait a minute Sridham, that will be changed, further, I am telling you, okay beta. Now what? Disposal of assets, management team, reserve funds, etc etc, okay. Now how these percentages are changed, I am telling you one thing, please focus in this what I am telling you. Yes sir, please tell. Beta, time to time banks change these things. How these are the change? Beta, see, when you will search Google and you will see, you will search Google and you will find, you can search master circulars of RBI. This is the site of Reserve Bank of India. Listen to me very carefully, very carefully. Reserve Bank of India time to time changes these percentages, which we will learn over this chapter. And what we have to do, we have to see these circulars only at RBI site. See, there is a change on August 2 2022, August 1 2022, June 20 2022, June 23 22. See, in this way RBI gives their circulars about the changes. We have to see that we want to see 2021 changes or 2022 changes or 2023 changes. Beta, before going to exam, you should check percentage from here. Most of the students, what they ask before the exam, sir, what is the percentage of that, what is the percentage of that applicable to us? Beta, see, while these changes apply to next financial year, okay beta, in our exam. So we have to listen, we have to see these things carefully, that before our exam, if these things change, these changes comes in our RTP, revision test paper, where the latest effective rate is given there, okay beta. So while we shall complete this chapter, after that you will get one single doubt, sir, what are the percentages applicable to our exam? Those will be given, updated by ICI in your ICI revision test paper, from where you have to take the percentage as a base for your exam attempt, okay beta. Now I am coming back to my sheet. This is the unit 1, okay beta, which is very theoretical. And now unit 2 is there. This is the unit 2. This is totally, now you need not to note about the unit 2. Unit 1, there is no summary, so I have given you that. Now unit 2 you can understand from here. Unit 2, books of accounts. These are the unit which will tell you totally about theory and basic framework and basic fundamental about the books of account, what kind of the bank books are there, okay beta. See, when you see the bank manager is there and bank cashier is there in the bank, and or rest of the person are also there. When you deposit your money, they accept money, they deposit, they count money, they keep that money in the locker, and they also give you counter slip after giving the stamp there. They also record their transaction. It means books of accounts are there. What are the books of accounts? They have to maintain, all the things are here, okay beta. General, cash book, etc, these are also maintained in the bank, but in some other format, okay beta. Now next, obviously bank also maintain its bank also have to prepare banks also have to prepare their financial statement. What are the liabilities they have received? What are the liabilities they have received? They have received the money, and those monies are their liabilities. See, if you are a bank, imagine you are a bank, you have accepted the deposit from public, and money is there in your pocket. Is this your own money? No, this is your liability. So in the same way, bank is also having liability. Now come to next point. As like debtor sell goods, as like a businessman sells goods, the businessman generate debtors. But here, what are the debtors? Bank give money to someone at higher rate of interest, and those person are debtor for bank. But the debtors name are here are different. Those are called loan given to that, loans or advances given to that. So for bank, source of finance are deposits, and for bank, assets are application of fund in the loans or advances. Those are housing loan given, those are business loan given, personal loan given. Okay, beta. And also one some things are also there which will be tell you further over the chapter. Okay, beta. So in unit 2, you will find all the things related to financial statements and books of accounts, etc. Now, in the third unit, before going to third unit, I want you, we should read fourth unit. What is the fourth unit? See, bank is there to earn income. Yes. Sir, from unit 1 theory question may come in exam. Yes, beta, definitely. That's the reason I am giving you all the detail. Okay. See, before going to third unit, we must practice question number 4. Oh, sorry, unit number 4. Yes, beta, that will be further updated, beta. Don't worry. Okay, beta, Pooja, that may further be changed. That may further be changed in before exam in RTP. Wait, don't worry. I will give you all the solution updated. Okay, wait a minute. That is 25%. Yeah, please update. That is 25%. Okay, beta. Now please understand first the basic purpose of all these units. In unit number 4, income recognition concept is there. See, what is the income for bank? What is the income for bank? Income from bank is, of course, interest, because bank has been opened for earning the interest. So interest is income for bank. But there are other services which bank provides, like current account. For that, bank used to recover some charges from there. Okay. Have you ever listened about the BR discounted? Yes, BR discounted. See, you have also learned BR discounted in the foundation. Okay. Yes, interest received by giving loan. Yes, beta Karthik, very good. Listen to me very carefully. In CA foundation, you have learned a chapter BR discounted. Please focus. Imagine you are bank. You are bank. And I am drawer of a bill. And I am coming to you and saying that please help me, give me money and take your interest, and you can recover this amount from that person. That is drawing. Okay, beta. Now, since you are bank, what you are earning from me? You are earning from me interest, but in the form of BR discount. That is also your income. BR discounted, which we have learned in CA foundation when we did entry in the books of drawer. When BR discounted, bank account debit, discount account debit to BR. Correspondingly, opposite side, there is a bank who is discounting the bill. For that person, for that bank, the discount is income. For drawer, it was expense, but for bank, it is income. Okay, beta. So all the income, how those should be recognized, are being taught in the unit 4 and also in the unit 5. Okay, beta. In the unit 5, we shall learn discounting of bill. In the unit 4, we shall learn interest income. Okay, beta. Discounting of bill is not only the service which bank is providing. Some other services are also being provided by bank, like bank sent for bank received BR not in discounted form, but for collection purpose. On the due date, maturity date, bank will go to the drawee, and definitely that will recover the amount, and that will be credited to the customer's account. Yes, beta, very good, Karthik. Another example given by Karthik, income from local. Yes. Anyways, now coming back to unit 3. First, listen to me very carefully. In the unit 1, all the theories are there. In the unit 2, financial statements, basic understanding are there. Journal entries kaise karenge, how journal entries will be there, in which books journal entries will be done, what are the returns to be submitted by bank. Quarterly returns are there. I have audited the bank, so I am telling you, beta. And what are the financial statement, what are the format of bank, beta. In case of schedule 3rd, there was a format for companies, but in the case of bank there is a different format, and that was also like schedule 3rd, but there is a different format, and format has been given provided by these. Okay, beta. Banking Act. Okay, Banking Regulation Act has already given a specific format. So for the bank's purpose, that has to be followed. But for company's purpose, company 2013 schedule 3 has to be followed. Okay, beta. So we shall also learn here the financial statement format along with the question practice. So first we have to understand what all the units of banking chapter are telling to us. Again, I am repeating. In the case of unit 1, theory. In the case of unit 2, books of accounts, financial statements, and returns, etc., etc. Unit 3, skipping for 2 minutes. In the case of unit 4, how income will be recognized for interest purpose. In the unit 5, some special incomes, how to book them. Some special transactions, how to book them. In the case of bank, some special services are being given by bank, how to report them. Okay, beta. And then how the financial statements of banks are prepared, balance sheet, P&L, etc., etc. Complete questions are there in the case of unit 6. Okay. Now coming to the skipped unit, unit 3. First, we have to understand all the units, all the theme about the units. After that, you will enjoy this chapter. Otherwise, you will move from this to that, that to here, that, and you will not able to understand what are the chapter, what are the different units telling to us. So, capital adequacy norms. I hope you have ever listened debt equity ratio, financial equity ratio. Yes, debt is to capital is okay, 2:1. Yes, anywhere you have listened debt equity ratio. Yes, there was a requirement of debt and capital maintenance. In the same way, here is also requirement, capital adequate or not, capital is adequate or not. Okay, beta. So some norms we have to follow and we have to calculate. These are the norms which we have to in footnote purpose, in footnote of balance sheet, some ratios are maintained or not. These are written, which we have to calculate. Okay, beta. Yes, in FM also. Yes, very good. So in the same way, beta, we will calculate, but as per RBI Act, as per Banking Regulation Act 1949. Okay, beta. I hope I could able to communicate you. First, we have to understand what are the units of this chapter differently telling to us. So we have to see different units, different questions. Yes. Oh, that will take more time in exam. Yes, beta. For that, I have given you a solution in my book. That is not for ICI. That is from my personal side. I have uploaded this. There will be chapter 7 in my personal book. I have completely uploaded that. In this chapter, all the units have been merged in simplified way. all the theories have been merged, all the concepts have been merged in the simplified way in starting. Okay beta, and what you will find here, the combination of all the units in a single. Theoretical part is totally separate, and question part I have given them separately. So please see these. After completing all the theories of units, I have given you completely the format of financial statement. Okay beta, and then you will start see all the questions together, whether these are illustrations, whether these are the MCQ questions, etc., etc. Means what you have to do is you have to follow this updated PDF which I have uploaded there. Okay beta, in this case you will find here all the questions have been merged together in this way, and here you will find all the question in a proper sequential manner. Question number 1, question number 2, etc., etc. You will know to flip the page. Yes sir, overall मिला दिया, ओवरऑल आइडिया मिला कैसे पढ़ने है. यस बेटा. सर व्हाट इज द वेटेज ऑफ दिस चैप्टर? बेटा वेटेज ऑफ चैप्टर in exam you will find 8 to 12 marks. One more thing is also there beta. According to me, this chapter is really very expected for CA exam, because all the banks have been merged and very limited banks are there, and most of the banking financial situations are depending on CAs and financial their software also. So beta, we have to do, we have to understand these chapter in very much depth, so that we can also do in practical life all the things in the proper manner. Okay, so I'm gonna giving you a break for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes break, we shall start the things in the sequential manner. Okay beta, so we shall start the things after the break. So I'm giving you a break is the purpose to pause your mind, to make you relax, to make you recharge. Okay, so 5 minute break is there. टेक्निकल टीम प्लीज उनको थोड़ा 5 मिनट का ब्रेक दे दीजिए. Anji Bacho, welcome back. Please tell me you all are there. Hello Bacho. Tell me first you all are there. Show your presence. Okay. Please note down carefully. Now, if we consider all the units, what are the types of the questions from all the unit becomes? And in the same way, in examination also, these are asked. So first we have to make index what we are doing, what we have to do, how we can achieve full marks, and what are the purpose of these chapters. Okay, beta. So all the things will be covered in the systematic manner. So you all please note. So first type of questions are there. So first type of questions are there. These are which are usually asked in exam and becomes from ICA study material. Income, recognition questions, in which what are the questions which used to ask? We have to consider here PA and non-PA. Just for the time, please note PA and non-PA. At NPA, there are two things which we have to calculate. Reserve for bad debts. Sir, what is NPA? What is PA? Now telling you. Performing assets. Banks are having assets in which form? In the form of loans given. Performing assets. Out of those loans accounts which are paying interest timely, which are paying installments timely, those are called performing assets for the purpose of bank. Okay, performing assets. Performing assets is the name given to all the accounts which are regular. It means those are not making any default and which are in any default, those are called non-performing. Non-performing are further of some types which we shall discuss today. This topic will be covered during the class, don't worry. But first we have to understand what are the type of the questions which are from all these units. Okay, beta. Performing assets and non-performing assets, reserve for bad debts, and then these are what? Interest earned. Okay, beta. Next, second, what are the type of question further which are in our exam from these units? BR, bills receivable, discounted. Here you will find the mirror image of chapter, yeah, or you can say opposite side of chapter, bills of exchange, where you pass the journal entries of BR discounted. You have done only single side from drawer side. And what was the effect in the banker side? Yes. Here we will understand two things. Two things will be understood in this unit. One and two. Those are what? discount of bracket. Discount is another name of interest. Interest earned. And rebate on bill discounted. Rebate on bills discounted. Only these two topics are there from BR discounted. Now next one is I am able to see at YouTube 41% are there, but still I could got only 23 likes. दिल तोड़ दिया YouTube वालों. आइए next number 3. Next one is next topic is here bills for collection, comma acceptance, comma endorsement. All these are contra accounts which are to be maintained by bank. You know, just like a person who is holding your assets to pay someone else, in the same way bills are there for collection. Okay beta, what are the accounting here? BR collection, BR bills for collection, and BR discounted, both are different things. BR discounted means bank has given money immediately, and bills for collection means bank has received bills but not provided money. That bill was holding by bank only for the purpose of collection. On the maturity date, bank will go and collect the bill and will be credited in his customer's account. Okay beta. Next one, these are called special transaction. That's the unit number 4, I think, in which these has been covered. Both of them have those has been merged. Now fourth point is there. Now fourth point is there. Questions of financial statements. As you know, financial statements. Yes, sir. What are the financial statements in case of other the bank? Sir, P&L account, statement of profit and loss, balance sheet. Yes, in the same way, in case of bank also. Bank are also having balance sheet. So we are to understand the question, we are to practice the question by preparing balance sheet of banks. Next one is, what was the name of the P&L? In the case of company, there was a statement of profit and loss account. In the case of bank, it is named as P&L account. Number third one, you know, in the case of companies, there were notes to accounts in which many notes to accounts were there. Yes. So, beta, here in the case of notes to accounts, we have to practice some more things. Those are, for notes to accounts, two things are to be practiced here. For which examiner asks in exam, A and B. Although other notes to accounts are also there. These are capital adequacy ratio. Capital is adequate or not. To find out, we have to calculate capital adequacy ratio, for which 2 points we have to understand. Tier 1 capital, tier 2 capital. What are these? That those will be told you further. Don't worry. telling you better, Shreya. When we don't pay, when wait a minute, Shreya. Okay. Second point is there risk risk adjusted values of balance sheet items OFF of balance sheet items. Of balance sheet items. So can we start further? Yes. Okay, beta. So let's start. In exam, theory question will be asked from this chapter. Yes, beta, any question can be asked. But I don't think so. I have taught you here any theory. I thought I could communicate only the matters dealing in different unit. I have not taught you yet now any theory. Anyways, now coming to the chapter in the same way in which we should do this chapter. First income recognition questions. Okay, beta. Let's start in the next page, next fresh page. Please note down and give heading income recognition and classification of assets and provisions. Classification of assets and provision, no doubt. Okay. Anyways, before moving further, a doubt asked by Shreya which belongs to this topic. Okay, beta, that's the reason I postpone your doubt. That will be much better, make you more understood if you will will get the solution, your doubt, along with your topic. Beta, in case of income recognition, see, first we have to understand two things are there. How much? Two things are there. Number one, PA means performing assets. Performing assets. Second one is NPA, that is non-performing assets. So Shreya asked, sir, generally we deposit our money into bank. Then we are acting as a creditor for bank, on which bank has to pay us interest. Yes, definitely. Then why bank is treating our bank account as its assets? Why bifurcating into performing and non-performing? See, beta, listen to me. What are the sources of fund? First, we have to understand these things in this manner. What is that? Beta ji, see, suppose this is the balance sheet, like a balance sheet of bank. What are those? These are sources of fund. Sources of funds. Another name of balance sheet is what? Sources of fund and application of funds. And application of funds. See, See, these are the public. These are the public. See, beta. These are what? These are public. That will make you more understood if you will also note simultaneously. Wait a minute. कहाँ गया जी, कहाँ गया? Yes. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Beta, these are what? These are public. Some of the public is there. Some of the public is there which are depositing their money, which are depositing their money, which are depositing their money into bank, that in the form of, and what, how bank record, that is bank account, cash account debit to customer. In the case of customer, what you do? Bank account debit to cash. So in the books of customer, bank account is debit, and in the books of bank, customer account is credit. So definitely beta, we are acting as a customer. If we are public here, if we are here public, yes, here we are public, here we are public, then definitely beta we are depositing here, then we are creator for him, but in the form of which? In the form of deposits. In the form of deposit. Some of the public person deposit their money in the form of deposit. In which form? Saving account we have opened there. Next one is, share beta, coming to your doubt, fixed deposit are also there, FD, which are called FD. Third one is current deposits are also there, and more types of deposits are there. These scheme, that scheme, those scheme. So for bank, we are creditor, we are liability for bank. But out of some person in the public also ask money from bank, then bank lend them money, and these are called assets. These are called assets in the form, these are the liabilities in the form of deposit, etc., etc., and these are what? These are the assets for bank in the form of loans, advances, etc., etc. These are the main assets of bank. Okay beta, these may be in the form of loans, unsecured, secured, etc., CC limit, कैश क्रेडिट लिमिट जिसको बोलते हैं, ओवरड्राफ्ट, ओडी लिमिट, ओवरड्राफ्ट, etc. We are discounted if bank has discounted for someone, then for those also. So these are basically assets and liability structure of bank normally in layman language. Technically we shall understand proper format. So you have asked one doubt, better share, listen to me very carefully. So these are the public beta, everyone understand these things. These are the public, these are the public who have taken loan. These are the public who have taken, or you can say borrowed money from bank. These are what? These are the public who have borrowed money from bank, whether in the form of secured loan, unsecured loan, and these are paying interest to bank. These are returning interest to bank. These are paying interest Receiving, bank is receiving interest. Okay. Now, bank classify their assets into two parts. Into two parts. Into two parts. Whether they are paying interest timely or not, whether they are paying installments timely or not, whether they are complying the things as per the norms RBI, as per the norms decided by RBI or not. वाह सर, क्या समझाया आपने, सुपर सर. This was the most simplest thing to understand. मस्त था सर जी. Okay बेटा, thank you Siddharth. Listen to me very carefully. So for the bank, these are the assets, and these assets are of two types. Wait a minute, I have an urgent call. Please wait a minute. Okay beta, now listen to me very carefully. So banks are having the assets in the form of loans or advance given. So these assets are categorized into two parts, whether they are performing or not performing. How NPA or PA is decided, that's totally different thing. But the income is recognized on prudence basis. On which basis? Incomes are recognized on prudence basis. On prudence basis. Listen to me very carefully. Sir, how income is recognized on prudence basis? Beta, very simple. Very, very simple. How, sir, it is simple? It is simple in this way. As per regulation, income is recognized on prudence basis in this way. In case of performing assets, interest income should be recognized on accrual basis. On the basis of, on which basis? Accrual basis. But in the case of non-performing assets, these are to be recorded on cash basis. This is the criteria for recognizing income in the books of bank in the case of performing and non-performing assets. Listen to me very carefully. One more thing I want to tell you, beta, if any percentage changes are there, then don't worry. We shall solve the questions along with updated provision and updated regulations. If I have already given you something 18, 20, something like percent, then don't worry. I will open circular in live class how you should catch the questions, how you should get the latest provision. That is also part of class according to me. Okay, beta. So all the things will be covered here, updated. So any percentage, if I have told you earlier, then please ignore them. Those things will be covered with you simultaneously along with the master circulars. Master circulars, you don't know master circulars. Amendments are there in income tax. Yes. How amendments are done with these percentage? These are the amendments done by RBI, and RBI do the amendment. RBI does amendment by way of issuing master circulars, updation in circulars. Okay, beta. So we have to check latest amendment there. Which site I have opened already with you. See, this was the site. Okay, beta. So these are the circulars. We have to check updation from here. Anyways, now come back to a point that will be covered later. Sir, how? Now come to the point, beta. This is my book, as I told you. This is the chapter which I have already covered. So first, you please cover this question number 1. I have covered sequence the questions in proper manner, in the manner in which you will definitely understand the things, how that should be understand, and question practice must be there. Okay, beta. Wholly understood, sir. Thank you so much. Okay, beta Shreya. Now come to the point, beta. You have a question, and this is your study material question. This type of questions are also asked in exam, but please don't make any fun for the chapter. I respect each and every line of chapter. If you think, sir, we can do easily, yes, definitely, but still you cannot audit bank if you are not having the depth. You are not the chartered, you may be accountant. So please be chartered accountant. You must learn each and everything. That's the reality of charteredness. Please listen to me carefully. So this is the question number 1. This is also ICI book question, study material, illustration number 1. So you don't need to change the flip the paper. So you will definitely cover all the things in the single PDF. Problem number 1. Given below are the interest on advances of a commercial bank. Beta, advances means normally we learn advances as like we have received any advance. No, beta. In the case of bank, loan given are called advance. Okay, beta. So these are the advances, means these are the loan given by bank. That is loans given by bank to public. That is, these are the assets. These are the assets for bank. These are the assets for bank. On that assets, bank has told you the data regarding the interest. Bank is commercial bank. Bank, or our purpose of bank is to earn the profit. Now, bank is asking you, by giving the data, bank is saying that these are the performing assets. PA, these both are performing, since tab was there on the next page, so I am giving you here in this way. And these are the non-performing assets. How performing and non-performing are decided, totally different matter. But the thing is how income is recognized. How income should be recognized. So bank has told you that we have given term loan, and term loan to public. Some of the public are there performing. That means they are paying timely, and another other publics are there which are non-performing. They are not paying timely. So how we should record our income? How much income should be recorded? See, find out the, what they are asking is, find out the income to be recognized for the year ending 31st March. This. Can you please tell me how much income should be recognized in case of term loan? How you will give presentation in exam, that will also be communicated by solving these. Okay, beta. So one of the student is giving Karthik. Okay, beta. Okay, very good, Karthik. So how these are to be solved in exam? So beta, in this way, this is what answer number 1. I will give you homework, don't worry, but first you please understand how you should present in exam, how you will present in exam in the proper manner, beta. Okay, beta. 3 columns will be there. Last one is total column. Second one is NPA, and first one is PA. PA का मतलब ये नहीं होता कि P रखी है उसने. Okay, I know some shaitans are there. So how you will present your solution in exam? Statement showing calculation of income for the year ending, whatever the date is there as per the question requirement. Okay, beta. Very good. Students are asking, giving the solution, but please do presentation. How you will present your answer in exam so that you can get full marks. सो बेटा जी assets, and these are what? These are performing assets. Performing assets. These are non-performing assets. And these are total. See, accrual basis. See, cash basis. Yes, beta ji. Yes, beta ji. Very, very good. Wait a minute. But please do presentation. Only one question is there, which I shall solve in here in the way of presentation. How to present your answer in exam. Interest on term loan. Number one. Interest on term loan. Okay, beta. On accrue. Okay. And second one is interest on CC and OD limit. And third one is bills purchase and discounted. Please do. Out of term loan, when we see how much is interest, beta, in case of performing, you will find here accrual basis. Then you will select, in case of performing, you will select accrual basis, means earning. Yeah, okay. Next, in case of non-performing, you must record on cash basis. Whatever received is there. Okay, beta. So you will do in this way: 120, 750, and 150. And here comes out 5, 12, and 20. 5, 12, and 20. All the figures are there in lakhs. So figures are in lakhs. Figures are in lakhs. So how much is total? 125, 762, 170. So it becomes total. So beta, it becomes total how much? 1057. You will also give a comment. Total income to be recognized, during the year. But in this way, you should present your answer in exam. Main thing is you must communicate in the proper manner. Anyways, so this was the first question. So I do with presentation. Anyways, let's do second question. Can you solve second question? Yes, sir, we can solve. Okay, then do please question number 2. I am waiting for your answer. I am waiting for your answer. Everyone. 45 are watching at YouTube and I am getting only 28 likes. दिल तोड़ दिया YouTube वालों. Sir, please tell me when CA intermediate VCC batch 6 start. VCC batch 6 start. I don't know beta. Only I say can tell. सर प्रूडेंस कॉन्सेप्ट में तो ये होता है कि लगता है कि रिकवर नहीं होगा, उसका प्रोविजन बना दो. यस बेटा कार्तिक, बनाएंगे प्रोविजन, बनाएंगे, डोंट वरी. अभी तो हम पहले इसको इनकम को बुक करेंगे और बाद में हम क्या करेंगे, इस इनकम में से प्रोविजन बना करके रिजर्व ऑफ एडेट्स क्रिएट करने वाले हैं. उसी को सीखना है यहाँ पर कार्तिक. Anyways, let's start. So beta, in case of performing, you will do in this way, and in case of non-performing, you will do in this way. So there will be total of 250, and there will be 1524. Then it means total is 74711774. Okay, very good, very good. So next question is question number 2. Okay, done. Next question is now with some new topic. Okay, beta, I am coming to now next topic in the same in the same unit. Okay, beta, same type of question. Okay, now see, what was the name of this unit? Sir, this unit name is this topic name is income recognition. Income recognition and classification of assets and provision. What we have done, if classified the assets, if classified performing and non-performing, then how to recognize income? We have done this. Now we are coming here, how the assets will be classified as performing and non-performing, and after that, what are the purpose of classifying these assets? To make the provision. What are the provision? Wait a minute. First, I am going to tell you one more thing. What is that, sir? Beta, interest is received or not? Yes, sir. Interest will be recorded as an income or not? Yes, sir. See, suppose this is profit and loss statement of bank. Suppose this is profit and loss statement of bank. Listen to me very carefully. Listen to me very carefully. What we are doing here is, suppose this is P&L account for bank, and bank is preparing a profit and loss. Yes, beta, all the students have given answer perfect, but one answer is different. Beta, please check. Anyways, how bank prepare, that is technically how that will be dealt further. First, please understand, all the incomes are booked here. Yes, interest, etc. Another, and expenses are reduced from here. Yes, then it becomes profit before it comes out profit. Okay, beta. Now, since reserve for bad debts is also there, means, sir, some of the loans are there which are under suspect. Those are suspected that they will pay or not. In that case, what we do in normal business other than bank, we create a provision for bad debts, provision for doubtful debts. We have a doubt there. Yes, in the same case with the bank. Bank is saying there is an asset on which we have a suspect that they will return or not. Those are classified as non-performing, and on that we create provision. So we create provision either reserve for bad debts, but we will not write reserve for bad debts. We will write another name. Okay, beta, don't worry. At present, first you listen this. These are called provisions. Okay, beta. How these provision is calculated, it totally depends on the basis of classification. How much doubtful is that? Means we have to classify the assets in two parts. We have to classify the assets in two parts. So beta, please prepare a chart. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to draw here assets of bank. Assets of bank. These are of two types. These are of two types. Assets of banks are of two types. In the case of left, we will draw here. These are what? These are performing. One side is for performing and another side is for these are what? These are performing assets. PA. These are what? These are performing assets. And second one is non-performing assets. Second one is non-performing assets, which is called NPA. How these are categorized? When, listen to me very carefully. Performing means who are paying. These are also called standard assets. These are also called standard assets. These are also called standard assets. Okay, beta. If there is any account on which installment is due or interest is due, but he is not paying, will he be substandard? Means standard or substandard, two things are there. Okay, will he be substandard? Yes sir, definitely no. Bank has told one thing, that if anyone is paying regularly, then it is definitely standard. But those are also standard, those although not paying due to any urgent problem, but their balance were not outstanding more than 90 days. It means these two are standard. Number one, regularly paying, which are regular in payment, regular, or you can say no default is there, who has not made any default. Then all the accounts are called standard, or you can say regular. Okay, performing. But those accounts which are although irregular but not more than 90 days, such irregularity has not crossed regular. Such irregularity has not crossed 90 days. It means those are still covered under standard assets. These are the things which you have to understand proper. There may be any emergency situation for any person, and if those are not crossing the 90 days, it means those person are still standard. Those are the regular customers, those are the good customers. Bank understand the situation. Okay, beta. In the other case, when outstanding amount means if irregular is there, if irregular is there, plus 90 days crossed. How 90 days crossed means plus 91st day. At 91st day, that account will be called non-performing. So here it becomes substandard. Okay, beta. So such account will still such category is further divided into three parts. Three parts. Three parts. Such non-performing assets are also categorized into three parts. And what are the three parts? Number one, up to 1 year, up to 1 year, starting 1 year, from which date? From which date? From the date when it becomes NPA. From the date when it becomes NPA means NPA, but 1 year, 1 year from date of becoming NPA. But I am giving you absolutely clear word. There will be not even a single point of confusion. Okay, if you follow these things. NPA, but 1 year from the date of becoming NPA has not yet expired. Okay, still this will be called substandard. At starting first year, such irregular account is categorized as substandard. And after becoming substandard, if 1 year has crossed, means after that such is called, after that such is called doubtful. Oh my god, now doubt has started. Doubtful. Doubtful. No beta, where is 9 month? 9 month is not anywhere beta. After becoming NPA, next up to next 1 year, that will be called substandard. Okay beta, and after that such will be called doubtful. If 1 year has passed, then it will be categorized as doubtful. And here such doubtful assets are further categorized how much the level of doubt arises, how much level doubt of which level has been arising. Okay beta, so these are also further categorized in this way. Based on that, means doubtful, after becoming doubtful, up to 1 year. Second one is after becoming doubtful, after 1 year, means more than 1 year. The time has spent more than 1 year, but up to 3 years. Number 3, after becoming doubtful, more than 3 years past. So these are further divided into 3 categories. Based on these categories, there are provisions, percentage. If there is less doubt, then less percentage is there for making reserve for bad debts. If there is doubt time period more than the first category, then definitely it is the higher doubtful, and higher doubtful is there, then higher percentage of doubt is there. So higher will be provision there for doubtful debts. And more doubtful, it means more percentage of provision we have to create. Now, third category is also there. Third category is also there, which are called lost assets. So that means after 3 years, no beta. Lost assets, although these are in the balance sheet of banks, but these assets have gone. No money will be returned. How these are categorized, sir? Beta, most of the students, clear everything, sir. Okay, beta. Most of the students get confused. How those are confused? They mix these two things, which I am telling you. Very slowly, I am teaching you, because most of the students normally get confused here, and they mix the percentage and they mix category also. What we have done yet now? First, we have done standard assets, that is called performing assets. Even though the loan is irregular, but 90 days are not but 90 days have not been crossed, it means still that will fall under the category of standard assets. Okay, beta. Next one is substandard. If 90 days has crossed for irregularity, then these are the part of non-performing assets, and non-performing assets are first kept under the category substandard up to first year after becoming NPA. After becoming NPA, it means from 91 days the countdown start for 1 year. From 91 days counting for 1 year start, and when after 91 days countdown of 1 year expired, then it becomes doubtful. And last category is there, lost assets. So there are 3 categories. In case of non-performing asset, there are 3 categories. Number 1, substandard. Number 2, doubtful. Number 3, lost assets. Here you will find the 100% amount of loan is provided as reserve for bad debts, and here also you will find the 100% of amount is created as reserve for bad debt. So most of the students mix these 2 categories. They get confused. I am telling you, you should not be confused in the same way. What they get confusion, they think after 3 years assets is loss. No beta, loss assets is only there when any of two conditions are satisfied. For becoming loss assets, 3-year expiry is not relevant. It means even if 90 days has not expired, then also assets can be loss assets. So don't mix provision based category with the normal category. Okay, beta. So listen to me very carefully. Provision percentage is same, so students normally get confused. So they thought if any assets is outstanding more than 3 years after becoming doubtful, then these are loss assets. No beta, please don't say anything in this way. Okay beta. So loss assets is only when either of two conditions satisfy, either number one or number two. After becoming chartered accountant, maybe you will go with the audit of bank, as I did. I have a wonderful experience of bank audit. Okay. When you will go to the bank for audit, then you will check their loans asset, loans and advances assets, and you will find whether those are standard, substandard, or loss. And if you think that even though it is up to 1 year, it is up to 90 days, it is although paying regularly, but there is something different. Those are the factors. Based on those also, assets is not good. You can declare the assets based on the proper basis. Then you can declare the assets that these loans are not performing and these are the low assets. It means if auditor declares or RBI declares, okay beta, only then these are called loss assets. In our question, when clearly say loss assets, only then assume loss assets. Otherwise, don't mix with more than 3 years as a loss assets. Okay beta. Sir, if we know that assets is loss, then why we make provision even of 100%? Why is not written off fully? बेटा कार्तिक, शक और एक्चुअल में फर्क है. मुझे शक है कि मैं फेल हो जाऊंगा अटेम्प्ट में, लेकिन फिर भी मैं बाज नहीं आता. मैं एग्जाम देने की तैयारी पूरी रखता हूँ कि नहीं रखता हूँ. मुझे पता है कि मेरी तैयारी पूरी नहीं है, पर एक उम्मीद रहती है कि हाँ, है ना, ये होता है ना हमारे एग्जाम में कि मुझे शक है कि मैं फेल होऊंगा, पूरा यकीन है, बल्कि फिर भी मैं एग्जाम देने जाऊंगा, क्या पता वहां से आगे कुछ हो. बस बेटा वही है, हम लोग मेंटेन करते हैं उसको बुक्स में. फ्यूचर में हम उसको बोल तो सकते हैं कि भैया पैसे दे, है ना. सेम इज द केस विद द बैंक. एनीवेज, नाउ बच्चों, नाउ how we shall prepare these things in exam and what are the percentages for exam. Please prepare a table in this way. Before starting the table, I want to show you, now this is the right time to show you the RBI circular. See beta, these are the circulars. You can search at YouTube, or sorry, at Google in the way master circular. Should I zoom? How you will search while you will do practice? If you want to see master circular of RBI for income recognition. Okay beta, while you will search, you will find here are some links, and you will click on the link in this way. So you can click on the link and you will find, oh, this is totally different thing. Wait a minute. Control. In this way, RBI master circulars, and you will be redirected to the RBI site. Now you choose which is your attempt, and before that, if there is any changes in the circular, then apply that change into your exam. But I will suggest go for the RTP revision test paper, because some changes are there which are to be applied for a future date, but your exam date are before that date. So you should follow RTP. RTP is there which apply the rate applicable to your exam. That rate must be followed. Okay beta. Now these are the master circular prudential norms on. See, all the same things have been printed in our ICAI study material. Don't worry, I am showing you these things so that you can do all the things in the proper manner, not only the theoretical manner. Okay beta. See, these are the assets classification circular. Okay, here we will find income recognition policy, and these things, etc., etc. Okay, bete. Now you will click when on these things, then you will be directed to the particular point, categories of NPA. See, all the things I have told you, RBI site is also telling the same thing. The same things are in our book. Okay, beta. Now, here are the percentage you will find here. You will find here. Wait a minute. I want to communicate you all the things in the same manner in which a chartered accountant are doing. See, and these are totally relevant to our exam. Don't take it in other sense that these are not for exam. Sir are doing some extra. No, beta. Everything is here totally as per you. Now see, the percentages are there. Listen to me very carefully, beta. See, percentages are there in the circular which have been defined. Now, when I will say you that beta, on standard assets means good assets, also bank creates a reserve, even though he doesn't doubt on the good assets. Okay, beta. See, these are the standard assets. Still, bank usually do these things. 0.40 percentages are there for all other, and some of the A, B, C, D, 4 types of advances are there, on which also some percentages are there. For your exam, normally examiner asks normally point number E. Sir, from where we shall get all these things? Should we go to RBI site? No, beta, no. No. All the things have been printed in your ICA study material. Still, those further changes according to RTP. What I shall do now? Now I shall prepare a table in the same way in which here table has been prepared in the same way. Okay, beta. So please follow this carefully. This table, all the tables in our study material also have been taken from RBI site. Please see how we shall prepare. Statement showing calculation of provisions beta. When you will be calculating the provision, then you have to classify first the assets type, standard or substandard, etc., etc. So you will prepare the table in this way. First column will be of particulars, second column will be of assets amount, and third column will be of provision percentage, and last column will be of provision amount. Based on the amount of loan or advances, you will calculate the provision amount. So first column is particulars, second column is assets amount. Can I expect your feedback? Are you able to understand properly, or is there any confusion? Beta, this is the very important and lengthy topic. This is very important. 90% questions in exam are covered from this topic. 90% times. So I think this topic must be on tips. Anyways, next one is provision amount. First one is standard assets. Standard assets have been further categorized in this way. Number one, agricultural advances. Number two, Number 2, restructured advances. Sir, restructured, beta, most of the person, what they do, no confusion, sir. It's interesting. Okay, beta. Restructuring. Sometimes restructuring are also there. Means the category of the assets is restructure. NPA to PA, PA to NPA, something like that. Okay. Other performing assets. Other performing assets. Please give a note. Give a note. If nothing given in exam, then always assume other performing assets. Always assume that assets are other performing assets, means other than agriculture, advance and all. Okay, beta. The percentage are always different. Anyways, next point. Next point is non. I will give you percentage. Don't worry. From the circular directly, but please first see these things. Okay, beta. Performing, non-performing assets. Non-performing assets. Non-performing assets are, as you know already, you have learned those things, that first these are categorized. These are categorized into two part. A part is substandard, sorry, standard assets. In this case also further division is there. Those are secured part and unsecured part. Please prepare table in this way. In exam, you are also required to prepare table in this way. In which way I am giving you. Please tell me first, everyone. Is this okay? Is there any confusion? YouTube student, you are not able to comment, so you can give your consent by giving likes and sharing. Okay, YouTube student. Please tell me, everyone. Come on, take a break of words. Please tell me. We are not going for break, don't worry, but we are going break this way. You can give feedback and you can ask question if you are having any problem till this now. Stretch yourself. Come on, come on, come on. These are the topics which are definitely requiring your more concentration. So 32 likes are there. It means 32 are giving consent. 48 are watching. So rest of the person are not in consent. Anyways, चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं. Let's see. So second part is B part. That is B part. B part is doubtful. 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 And there are two things. Number one, unsecured. Unsecured. Second part is second part is secured. In case of secured part, there are three parts. Please note carefully. Number one, when doubtful up to 1 year, then percentage provision are totally different, and while more than 1 year, but up to 3 years, then percentage is totally different. Okay beta. Next one is number 3. Now what should we do? More than 3 years, but no limit is there. After 3 years, percentage are totally different. Now next category is, in case of non-performing assets, next category is C category. C category means loss assets. Okay. Loss assets, whether secured or not secured, there is no any difference. एनपीए में स्टैंडर्ड कैसे आया? एनपीए में स्टैंडर्ड नहीं आया, सब स्टैंडर्ड नहीं बेटा, सब स्टैंडर्ड तो है यहाँ पर। ये जो है एनपीए वाला सारा सब एनपीए में, देखो बेटा हम यहाँ पर सीख रहे हैं प्रोविजन, वी आर लर्निंग हियर प्रोविजन। ओके बेटा, सी so now it's the right time to tell you the provision percentage. Beta, you can check the circular are totally up to you. Here is the circular. See, standard assets are there for which percentages have been decided in this way. See, assets classification, category of NPA and PA. See, wait a minute, these are the income recognition norm, prudential, yeah, provision. Wait a minute, provision norms. See, wait a minute, control F. Income recognition standard percentage. Wait a minute. See, this one is एनपीए में सब स्टैंडर्ड कैसा है बेटा? एनपीए होता ही सब स्टैंडर्ड, जिसका स्टैंडर्ड गिर जाए वो सब स्टैंडर्ड कहलाता है ना। अब स्टैंडर्ड गिरे हुए उसको कितना टाइम हो गया, ये डिपेंड करता है। जितना ज्यादा टाइम बीतता जाएगा उतना ज्यादा उस पर बात बनती जाएगी। ओके बेटा, सी these are the percentage. Okay, now everyone please see In this way, you should find out the percentage. So A, B, C, D, 4 types of advances are there. Okay, beta. Sorry, E, 5 type of advances are there. In your exam, normally we find these things. Okay, I want your focus only on all other loan. These are 0.40%. Please, 0.40% is there. Okay, so beta ji, please see what I am telling you is 0.40%. First fix this in your mind, and rest percentage I am writing here 0.25 and okay, 0.25% and 2.75%. Maybe in exam such questions can come, but I don't think so starting 2 can be expected in anywhere in exam. Okay beta, but still I have written, don't worry, you have to focus especially on other performing assets. Okay beta, if agriculture advances are there, then 0.25%. If restructure advances are there, then 2.75%. If other performing assets advances are there, then 0.40%. Okay beta, and if nothing given, then always assume other performing asset and take on the standard assets also provision at the rate of 0.40%. Next one is non-performing assets. Non-performing assets, see the master circular is there. See, non-performing assets, these are the non-performing assets. First of all, we are clearing here loss assets. 100% provision is there. Yes, 100% provision is there. Okay, do 100% provision. Okay, now second part is doubtful assets. Doubtful. In the case of doubtful, 2 things are there. First one is first one is unsecured. Then also go for 100%. What I have written yet now is, I don't think so there may be any confusion. Wait beta, wait Karthik, wait, I am coming to that point. I am coming in this way so that student can also learn the percentage. Beta, 100% is there. See what percentage you still remember? Only 100%. Those are in case of loss assets. In case of doubtful, more than 3 years also. Okay, unsecured part also. For doubtful, if there is any unsecured part, then also prepare 100%. Now another percentage you remember yet now, 0.40%. Okay beta, now next one. Now other percentage you have to focus. Wait a minute, these are substandard. Sorry, these are not standard, these are substandard. Okay, so in case of substandard, unsecured part is there, and secured part is also there. See, in case of substandard, 15% provision is there and 25% is there. Okay beta, 25% is for which? Unsecured part, and 15% is there for secured part. Karthik, I got now. I think you were asking for this. Yes beta Karthik. Okay, now next next one is what are the percentage regarding the doubtful up to 1 year. See, master circular is there and it is clearly telling you that no percentage has yet been changed. 25%. Voice is still low. Beta, is there any problem in voice? Audio video okay? See, master circular is there, 25% up to 1 year, 1 to 3 years 40%, and after that 100%. See, up to 1 year, it is 25%. More than 1 year, up to 3 years, it is 40%, and after that it is 100%. I hope percentages are clear. In case of substandard, you have to understand separately, you have to learn separately. In case of substandard, secured and unsecured are 15 and 25%. In case of doubtful, of course, unsecured, then 100%. In case of secure, then you have to check up to 1 year or more than 1 year, 1 to 3 years. Okay, beta, 25 and 40%. Anyways, now two main points we have to note. Please note. Please note. Please note down. If clear, sir, thank you. Okay, beta. If any single account of a customer is NPA, suppose customer A is having 2 or 3 accounts, and in one account he defaulted, then as per norms he is also NPA. NPA for other loan accounts unless he pays his outstanding dues. Okay, hence we have to see that whether any person is NPA or PA for single account. It means based on that, if any one person is NPA for one account, then based on that he is also called NPA for other accounts, all the accounts. सर स्टैंडर्ड में आपने रेगुलर बेटा, स्टैंडर्ड का मतलब ये होता है रेगुलर या फिर इरेगुलर, लेकिन अप टू 90 डेज. ओके कार्तिक. एनीवेज, नाउ नेक्स्ट नोट. Please note down carefully. Based on these, you will definitely find a question in exam. Anyways, if any loan is partly secured, what about that? If any loan is there that is not fully secured, that is not fully unsecured, what about that? In that case, then the provision amount will be calculated on both parts separately. Okay, secured and unsecured, both parts. Okay beta. That branch only. Yes beta Namrata, in that branch only. सर स्टैंडर्ड असेट्स में ये एग्रीकल्चर रिकंस्ट्रक्शन के क्या पॉइंट्स आए वो समझ नहीं आई, मैं बताता हूँ बेटे मेरा. स्टैंडर्ड के केस में एक्चुअली अगर हमने एग्रीकल्चर एडवांस नहीं दे रखे है ना, उनकी बात कर रहे हैं. जैसे गांव में होता नहीं, हम लोग क्रेडिट कार्ड पलटवा लेते हैं, ऐसा कहते हैं ना, वो इस तरह की चीजें. उनके लिए. Okay. Okay, let's do a question. I think there must be a question so that we can take interest in the topic. Let's start. Question number 3 in my combined book. Okay, beta. Question number 3. See, please see question number 3. Please see question number 3. Question number 3. Outstanding amount on 31st March. Outstanding amount on 31st March 2021. XYZ year is there. How much is that? That is 10,000. The realizable value of security. Namrata, restriction means category has been changed. Okay, beta. Either those are performing to non-performing, या फिर non-performing to performing. Okay, beta. Namrata. Anyways, outstanding amount. How much amount is there outstanding for a loan? 10,000. How much security was available? 8,000. It means it is clearly implied that 2,000 are unsecured. Of course, 2,000 are unsecured. Okay. Now, see, beta, period for which advance has remained in doubtful. To become doubtful and to remain in doubtful, both are different things. See this chart. What I told you. Performing and non-performing. For becoming non-performing, 91 days must be closed. And after crossing 91 days, you become NPA. Okay. And after becoming NPA means 91st days. Then countdown start for 1 year. So from 91st day, when 1 year expire, only then it becomes doubtful. And after that, you have to see doubt after being doubtful. So question is starting the point from here. He is not giving you tension to calculate whether when to become doubtful, etc., etc. He is saying if doubtful is there and 1 year has passed see the question. Question is saying the period for which advances has remained in doubtful category as on 31st March 2021 is 2.5 years. Now tell me 2.5 years will come in which category? In which point number? Point number 1 or point number 2? Point number 1 or point number 2? Of course, point number 2. And what are the percentage for point number 2? Since it is a doubtful, yes, doubtful. There is unsecured, yes, there is unsecured. How much amount is unsecured? That is 2,000. And 8,000 is secured, yes. On 2,000, you have to prepare 100% provision. It means 2,000 provision amount will be there for which? Unsecured part. And what about the secured part? How much amount will be provided as reserve for bad debts? That amount will be calculated depending upon the period for which amount remain in doubtful. Doubtful is more than 1 year, but up to 3 years. Okay, beta. That means 40% percentage will be calculated on the 8,000. That is 3,200. It means beta 3,200 will be amount provision on doubtful more than 1 up to 3 years. Okay, beta. I hope you know total provision how much? 5,200. Okay, beta. Now I am removing all these figures so that you can give you can see the solution. Beta, see, solution is here. Provision on secured part, provision on unsecured part. Doubtful up to 1 year, that is 40%. Okay, beta. On unsecured part, that is 100%. But please do the solution in the manner in which I have prepared the table, because in that case you will find the solution way totally different. Okay, beta, the answer will be finally same. Now coming to next question, that is question number 4. That is question number 4. Question number 4 is there. See, from the following information about find out the amount of provision to be shown in the profit or loss account. Find out the amount of provision to be shown in the final in the profit and loss account. See, these are the assets. These are the assets: standard, substandard, doubtful, up to 1 year, more than 1 year, okay, etc. I am waiting for your answer now. First, I am giving chance to you that please solve. After that, I will solve. Please solve. After that, I will solve. Please solve. After that, I will solve. All the YouTube students are also requested to solve, please. If you are enjoying the lecture, then please give me a like and please also solve the question. I'm waiting for your answer, beta. And please solve systematically. जीना इसी का नाम है. Oh, students are giving answer. Very good, very good, very good, beta. Smita, you are right. YouTube student, you can give your answer by commenting, but you are not able to comment. Okay. You can search CA Jarati at Google and you can give answer anywhere. I can definitely find your answer. Comment box is not there. You can come and join ICI application. 9080 is wrong answer, beta. Please recheck. Only 3% answered, 3 students answered, and out of them 2 are correct and 1 is incorrect. Okay, now I'm solving how to prepare your solution in exam. Okay, see, answer number 4. Answer number 4. Answer number 4. Please prepare systematic solution. Statement showing calculation of provision on assets for the year ending जो भी है. Particulars. Next one. Amount, percentage, provision, amount. First category is First category is standard assets. Second category is NPA. In case of NPA, next category is substandard. Next one doubtful, and in case of doubtful, there are again three category. There are again three category up to 1 year. Second is more than 1 year and up to 3 years. Third one is more than 3 years. And last one is C, loss assets. So beta ji 5,000 amount is there. Percentage how much that will apply? 0.40, you know standard? Yes, 0.40 percentage. How much amount will be? 20 rupees only. Substandard amount is there 4,000. See, 4,000 substandard. And secured or unsecured, always assume secured. Always assume these are secured. Always assume these are secured. How much amount percentage will you apply? 15%. 600 amount is there. Up to 1 year, that is 800. 25% will apply. That is 200. 600 amount is there. 40% will apply. 240 will be there. Next one. 200 amount is there. 100% provision will apply. 200. 1,000 is there. Loss assets 100% will apply, and that is 1,000. Two total. 2260. So beta ji, I hope all of you are understanding in the proper manner. Very good, Gayatri. You have very good. You have typed all the things. Very good. Highly appreciable to all of you. Anyways, first note down the question for homework. Please, based on this topic, I am giving you all the question from this PDF. PDF have been uploaded at IC in my login ID. Okay. See, please note down the homework. I am noting here homework which you have to do. That is question number 5. All the questions belong to NPA, PA provisions. Okay. So you have to do all these questions here. Homework. Question number 5. Skip question number 7. I will do it with you. Then question number 21. Question number 22. Question number 23. Question number 24. Question number 25. these are the questions which belongs to such topic. Okay beta, you have to practice today at yourself. Now covering 5 minutes topics further. Sir, all the questions are from study material. Beta, yes, I have recategorized study material question along with your past examination questions. Okay beta, in this PDF. Okay, so please follow this PDF what I am giving you, please. Okay beta, and if any percentage changes requirement is there, then let me know. Maybe there may be a percentage change. Okay beta, and that has we have to adopt it from the circular, as I already informed you. Okay beta, how these should be applied. Most of the student I used to see asking the question before the exam, sir, what percentage will be applied? I already told them, beta, please follow master circular. If any changes there, if no changes there, then please follow what we have done in class. If changes there, then RTP will cover all the things. Best is that to follow RTP. RTP will give you the same rate which you have to apply in your exam, and RTP will also be prepared based on these circulars which I am giving you here in the class. Okay beta, yes beta, करना है कार्तिक, क्वेश्चन 5 भी करना है. Anyways, I want to give you one question, just one small topic. And what is that? Okay, I will cover in next class, otherwise that will be mixed up. Okay. So beta, I am now offering this now I am concluding this session. From next class we shall do the most important questions. So beta, please don't miss next class. That is very important, and please do homework regularly. Okay, and if you like my classes, then please give your feedback to ICI, and ICI will consider as per your feedback. Okay beta, bye bye bacho. Sir, this PDF includes study material question also, all the question of study material beta, in the proper sequential manner. Okay beta, I have uploaded this PDF, don't worry. I will also WhatsApp this PDF to technical team staff. Okay, don't worry. Nisarji, please WhatsApp me. I will send you on on WhatsApp. Anyways, so अब session over करते हैं. Okay, please give me your feedback first. I can also get the things of enjoying. If you feel any problem, then please tell me what the problem you are facing here, so that I can cover all these things. Beta, please tell me fast, what are the problem you are facing here? Is there any problem? Understood sir, मजा आ गया. Okay. ओके सुपर सर, चलिए फिर हम लोग ओवर करते हैं. ओके देन, बाय बाय बच्चों, सी यू लेटर. सर ओवर कर दीजिए.